Okay, so it's time to go to... Hey, what's up everyone? So today it's a different kind of video. It's a get ready with me video. Mind me, I am not like a makeup person. I mean, I like to put on makeup, so I'm gonna do like the get ready with me. If you guys have not heard of that, basically just do my makeup. I just wanted to show some of the stuff that I bought at Ulta. I went real quick, not right now though, but anyways, I use Neutrogena Healthy Skin. I mean, this is my foundation, but it doesn't, I was looking at it and it doesn't really say foundation, but this is what I use for my foundation. I got this Smashbox, which by the Photo Finishing Pore Minimizing. I don't know if it's good for my pores to be minimized, but I got it. I tried it on my skin and it like left my skin really soft, so let's see if it was worth the money, because I don't spend that much money on makeup. So I'm gonna try that right now. And then I went to Elf and I got this because I literally, the only lipstick is like this glittery one that I have for MAC. So I got this Elf one. I'm not gonna do the whole swatching thing because it's just me. Yeah, these colors, and which I already used them on Saturday because I got this on Saturday. And then I have this shiny bronze, and so I don't have a highlighter, so I use that bronze to highlight, but I need to go get myself a highlight. And so I got myself this little brush, a fan brush. Mind me, I don't know the names of none of the brushes I have, but let's go ahead and get started. I already used all my skin, Herbalife Skin, for my skin, to moisturize my skin. Tea break. So the pore minimizing, I really need to open this before I started this. I have to be at my Herbalife nutrition class at 11, and it's currently 10:26. Okay, so I guess, with the Herbalife Skin, I was taught to use the last 3 fingers just because they put the less weight on your skin instead of these are like super like, so that's what I always do. And I've seen some of the, oh my god, it's so soft. Let's see how this, I feel like I choked on the like the texture of it, but we'll see how this works during the day. Oh my god, I'm like choking on this. It feels weird. Okay, so now that that is there, I use the Neutrogena Healthy Skin liquid makeup. Ooh, and it's very liquidy, as you guys can see. Liquid makeup. And I was gonna buy one of those brushes that you just use your skin, do the whole skin thing, but I didn't know which one because there's like so many. So far I don't know how I feel. I mean, I still don't know. To me it looks the same, the pore minimizing thing. My pores still look the same. Anyways, unless I didn't apply it right, but how else could you have applied that? So I now use the corrector. The concealer corrector. Oh, I was reading it the other way and I'm like, camouflage? But I guess that's another language for concealer. Concealer corrector, Super Stay Better Skin, Maybelline. I totally said that all backwards, but so, and I wanted to buy the Tarte thing, but I didn't have enough money because I got that Smashbox, and I was like, my mom was like, ¿Vas a gastar $100 en el puro maquillaje? So I was like, you're right. I don't have that type of money to be wasting on makeup. Maybe I'll invest in some later, but I'm still not like a pro, so I don't think I should be investing. You know? And now we're going to bake. I'm using some artistry, I think that's how you say it, artistry baking powder. Personally, baking is important. Personally, for me, I learned, because I have such oily skin that when I would put my makeup, I would look like I just like sprayed myself with a bunch of if it isn't Janet. And I said I was not gonna put on my jeans, but me los puse. I'm done with this. We done baking. It's over. Mira lo que acabo de hacer. No puede ser. Now it's all over. Ugh. Take off the baking. So yeah guys, how's your Monday going? I know a lot of people, I feel like I always say this on my videos, which is so sad. A lot of people are not Monday people, but why not? I mean, people live for the weekends that they just hate Mondays. That's sad. I'm not trying to have a lifestyle like that. And if you're that person, you shouldn't either. You know, you should enjoy every single day individually and not categorize it. Because I remember I used to categorize it as like Friday was like the good day. Everyone, you know, back in high school or like whatever, it was like, oh, let's go to the movies. And my parents would let me because I couldn't be going every weekend. And then Saturday was like the parties, which I don't go to anymore. And then Sundays was like church. And it was Sunday because it was Monday the next day. And I was like, ugh. You know, like you have to get back to your routine of going to school. And then everyone would just hate Monday. But now I'm like, it's Monday, let's get it. So anyways, I'm using this butter bronzer as contour. I mean, this is probably a huge brush to contour, but vamos por pasitos, porque. And it smells so good. Like, I literally watched a YouTuber do this and she said it smelled good, and I was like, I have to get it because she said it smelled really good, so I trusted her, you know. So we were about to bronze, but I feel like no sale nada de este mendigo brush. Bronzed up in this, and I'm not gonna. Because honestly, I was debating to do this video or not, because I'm going to go to the gym after. But if you want to wear makeup at the gym, you wear makeup at the gym. Okay? Because I go to the gym and I sweat tons when I lift. I sound like a professional, like, just kidding. I just lift. I'm just doing this like no, like nude. No, it's just like the translucent. No, the trans something powder. That's not what it is. Okay, so yeah, like I was saying, if you're gonna go to the gym, you can wear your makeup. Like, don't care what other people think. Don't care what other people say. Like, I personally don't wear makeup to the gym often, because then like I really sweat like a lot and I just feel like it's bad for my skin. But you do you, boo boo. Okay, oh wait, why am I gonna stop this? So I'm gonna I told my mom I'm recording. ¿La llanta? Entonces, ¿cómo vamos a irnos? We don't have a damn car, so like how am I even gonna go to the gym?
Walk.
Hell no. You know that's like 30 minutes, 40 minutes. Probably could do an hour walking to the gym. Ooh. Uber everywhere. 3 rolls in my Uber everywhere. Uber everywhere. Okay, so and I use the Colossal Volume Express. How do you say it? The water resistant mascara, because like I'm telling you, I go to the gym all the time and I do wear mascara to the gym sometimes. Well, like at school, you know, I just go straight from class to the gym, so I must have a mascara. Oh my god, I feel so weird. Like I need to be standing to do my makeup, so it's weird to be sitting. Like me impaciento, you know, like. Okay, so now my eyebrows. So, oh my god, funny story. Story time. Take a sip of your teas. So in college, it was a time where, well, I'm still in college, but like freshman and sophomore year, everyone would draw in their eyebrows. That's when it all started. Well, that I remember. I started to draw my eyebrows. Lord knows I did not know how. So I had like blocks on my eyebrows, and I was like, and I would tell like my roommates, girls, if you see I'm going out and I look dumb, tell me. But they were like, no, you look fine. Mentirosas. Horrible. So I voy yo muy like thinking I look good and stuff, and so then I can't trust myself like drawing in my eyebrows. I don't care how easy. No. So I just use this Mario Badesque. I don't know how to say it. And I use this this brush. I usually buy these little brushes to wash my retainers, but I was like, I used this elf one at some point, but se me acaba like this, so that I'm like, I don't have money to be spending on it every time. Probably sound like I'm cheap, but I'm not. I'm just good at investing my money in something else, like my Herbalife products. That's where my money goes. And going out and clothes. Pretty soon makeup too. Well, I mean, I have some sort of decent makeup. Okay, so I just brush it. That's why my eyebrows are just not the same, because I don't draw them in or anything. Así como queden, así como así greñudas. Hey. I have to go stand, and we're gonna do the sip. I don't know how to use this, so we're about to experience me learning. Yo no sé, ay como caiga. I just knew about the brush, but I didn't know how to. Who that? Dun, dun, dun. I have a little pimple here, so I'm like, I don't want to look like, I don't want to make it more visible, you know. Allí, así. Because I don't have any lips. Oh, and I like to do this because, see? I don't even know if you could tell much difference, but. And then, should have applied this. Oh, what was that? Well, I'm gonna wear simple, easy. And I don't know why I have this like tendency to just put glitter on top of my... I just like glittery stuff. Then entonces voy a comprar the glittery one, but sometimes you want just like a regular finish. And there you guys go. That's my makeup. Ay, Dios mío de mi vida. Already changing, and I forgot that I had to set my face. So I set my face with the Mario Badesque. And that's pretty much it. This is my shirt. Ooh, I have some fiber, so we have to mix it. Also, I do not wash my hair every single day. I don't, so sometimes it gets kind of oily. Well, it does. So this is what I use, dry shampoo. I discovered this in college. Well, I discovered a lot of stuff in college, you know. But I use this, and you basically just shake. You just spray. I just sprayed it on my face. It's kind of like... So, because I'm gonna go to the gym later on. Of course, I'm gonna shower later on, but like yesterday I didn't shower, so I only washed my body because it was hot. So that's that, guys, and I don't know why it's just I don't know where to put my greñero. It's so hot. Like, I'm just gonna put it in a colita. Hi guys, so welcome to my personal development section, Motivational Janet. Motivational Monday with Janet. And so I just want to share with you guys, first things first, for things to change, you have to change. For things to get better, you have to get better. Quote unquote, Jim Rohn. And he said this, and it's so true, you know. Often we are blaming others for things that are our fault, or for example, we're making excuses and saying, oh well, because it rained I didn't do this, or because of this, or because of that, and because you fill in the blank. And we don't blame ourselves. You know, we're so selfish. We blame others before we even realize that we are the problem. And so that's the thing that I want to start with. I think it's important to analyze who you are, find your strengths and your weaknesses, because both will help you become a better person. And so first of all, what I learned is that the person that you are, that's the type of people you attract, the type of things you attract in life. And you know, if you don't notice, when you're pessimistic, when you're in a bad mood, that's what you attract. Your whole day is just, it's just bad, you know, because you see everything in a bad perspective. And so that's when I realized that I had to become a more positive person. You know, not every single day do I wake up happy and excited, but for the most part I've learned to know that I'm like, if I'm gonna be happy, I'm gonna attract, you know, happy people, a happy day, a good day, a positive day. And that's why I always say, let's get it. Nah, just kidding. That's why I always say it's a good day to have a good day, you know? And so be someone who elevates people to a higher level. Every single day, you know, try to do something for other people. That'd be a smile. That's the first thing that I wrote. A smile, a nice compliment. Be the change in a negative environment, and don't wait to do it. Do it now. And so that's what just clicked on me. I'm like, that's why I'm always smiling. Because I feel like in school, like every time we're just walking and we're always on our phones, or we're just like focused on something else. But you never know who needs a smile. You never know who needs a compliment. You know, this one time I was walking and someone passed by me like a girl, she just was on her bike, riding her bike behind me, and I had like a braid on that I made by myself. That morning I was just like so annoyed because I couldn't even do my hair. I was just so annoyed. I'm like, I don't know what to do with my hair, and I ended up doing that braid, and I wasn't even happy about it. I was just like so I was feeling kind of, you know, a hairdo can do a lot. I was feeling kind of like
So then when this girl, she just literally said, hey, I like your hair. Like, I just felt good, you know. I was like, wow, like, she noticed and she actually liked it. It's nice to get compliments. And so I felt good. So now every time I see something and I think someone looks good or something, you know, I'm gonna say it because it feels good. It feels good when you give a compliment, and it feels good when you get a compliment. That's when I started to learn that there is nice people out there, you know, and there's happy people. Like, sometimes you stop and you think and you're like, damn, how is this person always happy? But that used to be me. I would be like, she's too nice, or she's like, or he's too nice, he's always happy. And I was over here annoyed because they were too happy. I'm like, there must be like something going on there. But then I realized that for things to change, you have to change. For you to see a different perspective, you have to change who you are. So I started to be a more happier person. Every time I walk on my way from, well, since I used to dorm, I would dorm and walk all the way like a mile to my to CSUN. And so I would smile at people, and some people look at me weird and some people smile back. But it's good to give that energy, you know. Like I always say, vibes and stuff. And when you start to do good things, you start to feel good about yourself, and you start to feel good because other people feel good. But basically, be nice, you know. Like, you never know who needs that positive vibe. You know, if you're in an environment that's always negative, why don't you change that? You know, why don't you try to be the positive person? And you know, sometimes people say, well, when you're optimistic, you're unrealistic. And that's not true. That's just you making an excuse as to why you should be pessimistic. Not only are you giving compliments and getting compliments, I mean, it's not just about the compliments. Like, I hope you guys understand the bigger idea, the bigger point I'm trying to make here. These are just examples. But when you become a happier person, life gets better. Like, I don't know how else to just tell you guys. When you stop complaining and stop and think, sometimes we unconsciously just complain. And this and that, and oh my god, and you see just the bad in everything. And that's when things don't work, you know. Relationships don't work. Between family, between girlfriend and boyfriend, between husband and wife, between brothers and sisters, because you're just complaining and seeing the negative in people. And when you start seeing the positive in people, dang, it's hot. Then things change. So basically, to connect with that, I just wanted to talk about the 4 agreements. The first one is be impeccable with your word, you know. Don't be too much talk. Do the work, do the things that you say you're gonna do, and stop talking about them. Do them, actions. The second thing, don't take anything personal, and that has to do more with you. Well, everything in this 4 agreements has to do with you. But basically, when people tell you something, don't take it too personal. It's basically their opinion. There's a difference between a fact and an opinion. A fact is something real, and only you know your facts about yourself. An opinion is what other people biased answers, you know. So basically, I just want to say really quickly, you know, in middle school I used to be bullied. Now it's not a big deal, but back then it was to me personally, obviously. I used to be bullied. I used to be called names because I was a little overweight, and my last name as well. And it used to be hard to actually talk about this. I would actually cry still, but not anymore. And so the people that would bully me would tell me things, obviously, and I would act as if it didn't bother me. I would just be like, whatever, like, do your stuff, you know. But deep down, I was hurting. I was taking things personal, you know. I started to feel like my last name is Cerda. People would call me Miss Piggy. And I started to believe their opinions. I started to say, oh my god, well, that is my name. My last name is cerda, but cerdo is a pig, but cerda is, I don't know, I guess whatever, you know. So I started to believe, and I started to feel like, well, they're right, you know, like they have the right to, I guess, bully me because that is my last name. So, and now I realize that those people that bullied me, you know, they were only trying to say things because they were trying to make themselves feel better about themselves. So now I go back to thinking, well, maybe, you know, they suffered with their family, or they had things happening in their life, and so they came to me and they let it out on me because they saw me as a weakness, you know. So they bullied me, and so that's why never take anything personal. People go through things and they try to take it out on other people by telling them things. So it's up to you to really take in that what people tell you, or just let it slide and keep on doing you. And don't make assumptions. That's one thing I really need to work on. Just because people, well, basically, we make assumptions based on nothing, actually, based on our thoughts, or our, you know, we start asking for the damn problem by making assumptions. Just as a person, if you have a question, don't make assumptions. Don't say people are this and that, or the situation is this and that, or this is gonna happen in this. Don't make assumptions. Assumptions don't work. Punto. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I have stuff here. Ask questions, make things clear, have communication, and simply don't make assumptions. You know, it's easier to ask than to just make your own scenario that is not true and only give yourself headaches. And then the fourth thing, always do your best. You know, every single day you have a different type of best. So it could be that yesterday I gave my best and today I'm not at the same best, but today I did my best for today. I don't know if that makes sense. Sometimes we compare our best of yesterday with the best of today and we get frustrated. Like, for example, squatting. You know, there's days where I can squat heavy, and then the next day or something, a week later, I'm like, man, I could squat this easily last week. Why am I not? You know, like, basically always do your best. Strive to do your best moment to moment to moment. Achievements are achieved in small, baby steps, consistently, continuously, not through large leaps. So I want to leave you guys with that, and I'm gonna go get ready to go to the gym. Let's get it. Always every single day, try to be the best version you can of yourself, and every single day try to stay optimistic and try to stay positive. Try to give positive vibes and just be a happier person. And when you find yourself that you're not that happy, you know, stop yourself and be like, reset mode. Let's be happy, let's stay positive, and there's a solution to every problem. Let's get it.